Before I bring up Jason, very quickly, grab your phone. Show your buddy your home screen of your phone. Show your buddy the home screen of your phone. I want to see Perplexity. I want to see Grok. I want to see ChatGPT. What else do I want to see? I better see Revy. I better see Claude. I better see High Note. Show your buddy your phone. If I don't see those apps on your phone, I'm going to send you to someone else's conference. This is the Tom Ferry program, baby. We are all about innovation. We are all about being first. We're all about being fast. And now some of you will need to download a few of these apps. Shh. But what if I told you what Jason is about to do for you is save you 10 to 15 hours a week? Who would like 10 to 15 hours a week back? Say aye. Now, your ego will be challenged because Jason talks fast. And Jason says, look, I spent, look at, this is Jason. Ready? Look up here, guys. I spent 93 hours building this prompt, and I've tested it 4,000 different ways, and I've got 93 people doing it, and now you can do the same. And you're looking at him like he's got a super propeller on his hat, and his best friend might be Elon Musk. I'm going to try and help make that happen. Jason has got this so dialed in that what you really need to do is just listen, and then he's going to give you all the prompts. Does that make sense? If you can let your mind go and your control go and your ego go and just listen and then know that when you go back, you're going to take your 13-year-old and you're going to go, hit this prompt and make it work. And they're going to go, this is awesome, Mom, I got you. This is awesome, Dad, I got you. But what will be more exciting is when you do it and you see the automation start to happen and you start to see how it's saving you time. And some of you will feel tension and stress and, oh my God, I don't understand. How does it work? Do you walk home every day and go, let me explain. When I flip the switch, the electrical box inside there runs a current through the... Or do you just turn the light on? How fast can we get with AI to just turn the light on and just have it do it all? How fast, my friends? How fast? How fast? Show me. How fast? I'm giving you a visual of how fast. Are you two not going to give me a snap? I'm going to run over there and smack your bald head. Thank you very much. All right. So are you ready for Jason? Are you ready for Jason? Okay. Open up your minds, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Jason Pantana, let's go.
Thank you, Tom.
Have fun, buddy.
Thank you. All right. Good afternoon. How's everybody feeling today? Yeah? I got to tell you, it's an absolute honor to be with you. And can I share with you, I am so fired up about this presentation because we're going to be getting on the leading edge of AI. How many of you like to be having the early mover advantage? I heard like our clients in the whole room. Who likes having the early mover advantage? We're going to give you the tactics and strategies today of leveraging AI to leave your competitors in the dust. But first, watch this video.
Hey ChatGPT, my coworker just knocked on the door. What should I do?
Well, let's keep it simple. Go ahead and open the door. It's the easiest way to see what they need and keep things rolling.
Hi, ChatGPT. My boss just didn't say hi. What do I do?
If you feel like it, just go ahead and say hi anyway.
Hi.
She just said hi to me. What should I say back?
Just go ahead and say, hey, how are you back? Keeps things friendly and shows you're open to a little chat.
How are you?
He just said, how are you? What should I reply with?
You can just keep it nice and easy and say something like, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you? It's always a solid and friendly way to keep the convo going.
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you?
She just asked me how I'm doing. How am I doing?
There's a lot of truth to that, isn't there? You know, Hollywood's been talking about this for decades now. They've been talking about the erosion of all independent thinking and outsourcing the basic stuff that we never needed help with to machines and AI and computers. And it's funny, but there's also a level of truth to it. When you look at how a lot of people are using AI, how many of you are using ChatGPT, for instance? So when I say ChatGPT, that's kind of the OG of all things AI. A lot of folks are using it for basic tasks that they didn't need AI's help with. They're like, ChatGPT, this realtor said this to me, it felt nasty. How can I formulate a scathing reply that puts them in their place? Please help me. And then they get a text message from ChatGPT, and that's not the highest and best use of ChatGPT. I think about what Ginny Rometty, the former CEO of IBM, said. Ginny said that the true potential of AI lies in its ability to amplify your creativity, to enhance your ingenuity, to put it to work in places where the opportunity is massive for your business. And that's exactly what we're going to get into today. AI is not going to eliminate you, it's going to enhance you. However, I would give you this one caveat. The biggest systemic threat facing agents and teams and businesses today is not the idea of AI displacing anybody. It's the idea of your competitors getting there first. It's the idea of your competitors reaching a point of scale with AI where it becomes challenging to compete. And that's why you're here, isn't it? You're here to learn, how do I get the information that nobody else has so I can be the first to put it to work in my business? Did any of you catch there was like a little thing on X where the CEO of Shopify, he put out an internal memo, and it said to all of his heads of department, you're not allowed to hire anybody at Shopify until you can prove that AI can't do their job first. Only then can you hire somebody. And they leaked it, and it went on X, and he was able to give his commentary like, here's why he did that. We're in a paradigm shift. The world is changed because of AI. The playing field has been leveled, and so anybody could start a new business on a Friday evening, and by Monday morning, they could be totally to scale, operationalizing it. What he meant was, we can't afford to lose any efficiencies in our businesses. He has a point, doesn't he? And today we're going to talk about what are the efficiency gains in your business leveraging AI. My name is Jason Pantana, as Tom said, and I lead AI Marketing Academy, which is real estate's most actionable AI training. And you're going to be hearing from some of our incredible members coming up in a little bit. You're going to hear from one member today who has leveraged AI to create videos on repeat and generated over 30,000 local followers on Instagram. You're going to hear from another one of our incredible panelists who has completely operationalized all their SOPs on the back end of their business so that everything happens at scale and instantaneously, and they can have more time with their clients. You're going to hear from one of our members who is leveraging AI to personalize her communications with sellers. How many of you are noticing that in a lot of markets, we're seeing days on market go up, correct? Which means you're potentially carrying more listings than normal, and thus your need to be able to communicate at a high level with your clients is greater. How do you do that at scale? We're going to talk about how AI can solve that. Now, in this topic, I'm pumped because we're going to be breaking open what I believe is the new frontier of AI. It's a term that you may or may not have heard called agentic AI. Maybe you know the term AI agents. Who's heard of AI agents? Yeah, a few of you in the back of the room, AI agents. And I'm not talking about AI real estate agents. We get those terms confused. AI agents are AI solutions that go beyond the box. So think about this. If you're using ChatGPT, whatever you do with ChatGPT, it lives inside that chat. But what if ChatGPT could break out of that chat? What if it could control, when this happens in follow-up, boss, we do this over here. And when this happens here, we send this email to them. We're going to get inside your Facebook ads and run this campaign. What if you could give AI access to your entire marketing suite and automate the process? Would you be interested in learning about that today? Okay. It's called agentic AI. The easiest way to think of it is like if I've got a pile of rocks that I want to move from this side of my yard to that side of my yard, first thing I have to do is I have to figure out a plan. I'm going to carry the rocks from here to there, here to there, here to there. What agentic AI says is, what if I just hired somebody to carry the rocks for me? Who's ever hired somebody to do a job that you yourself did not know how to do? Like fix a roof, fix a leaky faucet, something like that. And you had no problem saying, hey, this is the job I want done. Yet when it comes to AI, this has been my experience. A lot of folks struggle with it because they're like, it's so technical, it's so confusing. And I'm like, well, hold up. I totally get that. I mean, if you think about it, we all have a lot of baggage when it comes to technological advancements because like every year or two, there's a new algorithm, there's a new app, there's a new this, there's a new that, and at some point we're just like, I can't keep up anymore. And so we've all put up our defense shields to AI that says, oh, this is hard. But this is the first time where something came on your side and said, I can do that for you. I don't know who to give credit to, but there was instead of thinking about it as artificial intelligence, think about it today as an amazing intern. You're going to give it the task and let it do your marketing for you. We're going to be getting into a lot of different apps and tools today. We're going to talk about prompts. I'll let you know this now. I've got a lot of prompts you're going to get access to today. I'm going to give you a way to get them at the very end, all in one, because I don't want to give you like 19 QR codes to scan. I'm going to run out of time. So I'm going to say you're going to get that prompt. You're going to get that prompt. I'm going to give you all my prompts today. We're going to be talking about tools like Zapier Agents. We're going to be talking about Google's video generation tool called VO, and it's bananas. We're going to talk about deep research, automating tasks. You heard Tom mention it earlier. There's one called Comet, which is, I think, going to blow your minds. We're going to talk about HeyGen and making video avatars. We're going to talk about listenable podcasts based upon whatever you want through Notebook. And we're going to talk about how 11 Labs can clone your voice and what you can do with that in your videos. Now, we're going to fly through a lot of tools today, and you may be looking at the screen and thinking, how much is this going to cost me? And the answer is, if you did every one of these tools up here, you're maxed out at maybe $100 to $150 a month. Max, if you went all in on all of these. What you should be thinking about today is, how much money am I going to save by switching to some of these tools to scale my marketing, to personalize my marketing, and ultimately create more growth for my business. You're going to get all my prompts and all my slides at the end. And the first one we're going to dive into today, this one's fun. We're calling it the Appointment Dossier. If you're taking notes, you should write it down, Appointment Dossier. We're going to conduct some deep research with AI, and then it's going to give us a drive time audio brief. Who's heard of Perplexity? You've heard of Perplexity. If you haven't downloaded it or used it, it's incredible. It is the new way of search. Perplexity has a feature called deep research, where it doesn't just give you search results, it gives you a synopsis on whatever you ask it. So when you get my slides, I'm going to give you the prompt that I used, and what this prompt does is I plug in the address of your listing and the names of the owners. Here's the, imagine this. You have a listing appointment coming up, and you want to be in the know. Tell me, does it look better if you know the full history of the property, or if you look like you've never heard of this property before at the appointment? Which looks better? Obviously, you want to be the agent who knows the backstory. Hey, did you know that so-and-so built this property? Hey, this used to be dirt, and then this happened, and that's what happened here, because it makes you look like the knowledge broker. And you want to be aware of who your seller clients are. So what we do is we feed it a prompt, and we say, here's the property address, here's the owners, and it goes on a giant scavenger hunt to retrieve all the information, the full chronology, a full synopsis about that property. And then do you see where that little yellow circle on the screen is? Right there? You click copy. And it takes all those contents, and you just open up this other tool that's free called Notebook LM. Who's used it? Okay, it's owned by Google. Here's the website. Go to notebooklm.google.com. If you're logged into your Google account, it's free. You just have to paste the entire output that Perplexity gave you, and then what it will do is produce for you a listenable podcast based upon the contents you gave it. And so imagine you're on your way to the appointment, and then you just let this play in your car while you're driving.
Today, we're giving you the ultimate playbook for a critical real estate listing appointment. This isn't just about raw data. It's your fast track to genuine, actionable insight.
That's exactly right. Our mission today is, well, to equip you, the agent, with a comprehensive, tailored briefing for a specific property, 618 Hunters Lane in Brentwood, Tennessee. Our goal, to make sure you step into that meeting feeling
totally tailored to you.
Absolutely confident.
Pretty useful.
Armed with a deep understanding of the property, its place in the market,
prompts.
and, crucially,
You're going to get the prompts when I give you the slides at the end. Let's go number 2. Number 2 is a GPT blog builder where Perplexity finds what are the hot questions prospective sellers are asking on AI, and then it writes blogs for you. How many of you are blogging again? Okay, why should you be blogging again? And the answer is because of AI search. We're going to get into this more tomorrow, but more and more of your prospective customers are asking questions on ChatGPT, on Perplexity, on AI. And what we have to do is be the source of those answers, and we do that through blogging. The prompt I'm going to give you, can I show you what it looks like? Can I show you? All right. Let's jump to my stage input, and then we'll come back to this. Can we jump to my stage input, guys, on the screen? All right, there it is. Okay, so I'm currently in a ChatGPT session, and I have asked it with the prompt I'm going to give you, what are the top questions people are asking on AI? And then it goes out, Perplexity, and it brings back, these are the top 5 questions in my specific market. So you're going to put in your marketplace, and it's going to bring back, Mike, like what's happening in Sarasota, Florida. It's going to personalize it to your marketplace. And then it's like, which of these do you want to blog about? And I say I pick roll with option 1, and it does it for me, and then it writes me the entire blog. Now, when you get my prompt, you're going to see that it's not just a blog. It's a completely optimized blog so that you become the source of answers when sellers and buyers get on ChatGPT, get on Perplexity, and they ask questions about when do I, what do I, how do I, and it's done for you in a matter of about 30 seconds to a minute. All you have to do is click here where it says download, and you just download as a Word doc, copy and paste it into your blog, and publish. Let's switch back to slides. Is that easy? Are you going to do it? I don't believe you. Are you going to do it? Let's jump back. There we go. When was the last time you did a full sweep of all of your marketing, all of your apps and tools and gizmos that you started subscribing to before AI and asked the question, could AI do this better for me? Inside of AI Marketing Academy, we are helping agents figure out market reports, figure out newsletters, figure out social media campaigns, figure out SEO. I mean, I know a lot of agents who've hired SEO content writers who do like 1 or 2 blogs a month, and they charge thousands of dollars. And AI can do it for you for like $20 a month. When was the last time you looked for not just efficiency gains, but also getting your savings back? Are y'all with me on this? Okay, we focus today on blog generators. Neil Patel, he's one of my favorite go-tos for all things SEO, for all things AI search. And look what he said at the top. Ranking number 1 on Google means nothing if you're losing to AI answers. When was the last time you put yourself in the position of one of your sellers and you started asking questions on Google, asking questions on ChatGPT, and then seeing who is answering their questions because they are the ones receiving opportunities? Just for a show of hands, how many of you in the last 30 days have gotten one deal from ChatGPT? Hold them up high and keep them up. Look around the room, friends. There is a ground level opportunity, and today and tomorrow I'm going to show you how to win those opportunities. All right. Want to do another one? This one's fun. The Listing Launch Kit. We're going to get into a tool called VO and 11 Labs for a multi-channel marketing plan. How many of your markets are experiencing a higher days on market? Okay? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When days on market goes up, sellers expect less marketing, right? Right? Am I right? Dan, am I right? They expect what? More marketing. They want it all, don't they? They want the videos, they want the ads, they want the blogs, they want the emails. And so when was the last time you went through your listing launch formula and leveled it up with the power of AI? Now, of all the 4 on the screen, emails, blogs, videos, and ads, tell me, is real estate a know you, like you, trust you business? Is it? Of course it is. Which of these is the best able to cultivate a sense of I know you, I like you, I trust you? There is nothing like video. I see you, I hear you, I get to experience you, I know you, I like you, I trust you. We're going to talk today about some ways AI can massively scale your video, specifically for marketing your listings in a way that makes other sellers and other buyers want to come to you as their excellent broker. Y'all tracking with me? Use the listings to get more listings. Are we on the same page, friends? Okay. You've been here before. You have a property tour, and there's no sound. Your videographer did a filming of it, or you did, and now you have to try to do a voiceover. And you have to try, okay, now there's a bathroom, And then we're going up the stairs, and once we get up the stairs, we're going to see a kitchen. And it's like this impossible trying to narrate the actual experience. Well, check this out. Fellas, can we switch back to my computer? I want to show you this prompt I'm going to give you. All right, here we go. So this is the prompt. It's very long. All you have to do is copy and paste it. And then what it's going to ask you for is, give me the raw footage. Now, I'm in ChatGPT, so I just upload the raw footage, and then what it does is it breaks down the footage scene by scene. 0 to 4 seconds, here's where it was. 5 to 9 seconds, here's where it was. It creates a whole time-stamped table of contents of the entire video so that it knows what it needs to write about, and then it figures the average person speaks about 150 words a minute. And so it does the math on how long do I have to talk about this room before I have to talk about that room so that my script is in sync with the video itself. Is that making sense? So then it writes the full script for you. Now you're going to notice the script is in what's called XML. You don't care about this. All you have to do is click the little button that says copy, just like that. But what XML does, it's my prompt that told it to go there. It tells it, I want you to inflect certain words with emotion or emphasis. I want you to end on a question mark. It allows us to tell the script how it's supposed to be read. And then once you copy it, you're going to jump over to another tool that I mentioned earlier called 11 Labs. It is the number 11 spelled out, and you just paste what you copied, and then you click Generate Speech. And 11 Labs, what are they best known for? Who knows? They clone whose voice? They clone your voice. You're going to learn more about that today in our panel. You're allowed to upload samples of your voice. And so check this out. If we roll back to the slides, folks, I'll show you what happens. We copy and paste the script that ChatGPT gives us. We put it directly in 11 Labs. We download it. And then you just, whether CapCut, Descript, however you edit your videos, you just put the audio with the video. It's already synced up, and now you have this.
Welcome to this 3-story home with its own garage on the bottom level. Easy, everyday convenience from the start.
Sound like me?
Just inside, you'll find a private flex room, perfect as an office, gym, or guest space, along with a convenient bathroom in this tucked-away area. Heading upstairs, engineered wood floors carry you through the dining room. And
are you getting the gist of it, friends? Completely synced out. Imagine your videographer having that prompt. They don't even need you to record the voiceover anymore because AI can scale for you. Are you enjoying this so far? You get some ideas? All right, good. I got a few more for you. Who saw this? It's not a real IKEA ad. Watch it. Pretty cool, right? So the IKEA with the IKEA logo drops, explodes, and the room is perfectly decorated. That ad, if it had been a real ad, would have been a $100,000 budget to some advertising company, and it was free to make with Google's VO. Free with Google's VO. So inside of AI Marketing Academy, we thought to ourselves, well, let's reverse it. We can't throw fake stuff into a house because that would be like false advertising, right? How many of you take pride in the way you stage your listings? Yeah. You take pride in how you stage your listings. Felicia Lewis, one of our Rockstar coaching members out in Carmel Valley, takes pride in how she stages her listings. We went into, this is inside of Gemini, which is Google's AI, and then I have this prompt right there that you can see. We just gave it Felicia's finished photo. That's a real photo of her staged house. We fed it that prompt, and then look at what the AI does for us. Pretty cool. What if it was your logo on the box and your listing? Would that be interesting? So how many of you know Jimmy Mackin? I asked Jimmy, what would you do with this? And he said you should definitely put it in a Facebook ad. And then I was talking with Jimmy, and I was like, he's the king of listings. And I said, hey, Jimmy, if you were promoting this listing on Meta Ads, what would you put in there for the caption? And he said, ask ChatGPT to write like David Ogilvy, the legendary advertising marketer. And you look at this, it says some listings get shown, this listing gets remembered. Step inside, and I gave it a fake address. And then you read this beautiful caption. how would a seller feel about you representing their property like that? And what did it cost you? $0. How much time did it cost you? It generated the video in 1 minute. You literally copy and paste my prompt, and where it had my AI Marketing Academy in the box, you just put your name, and then poof, it drops, and it does it again and again and again. And you want to hear the most impressive part about this? Are you listening? It works on more than just furnishings inside of a house. It works on hair, too. Jimmy Mackin, the king of hair. Wait. There we go. Oh, Jimmy. All right. You can kill it. Oh, Jimmy, you're a good sport. He's got the best hair in the biz, doesn't he, friends? You'll hear from Jimmy tomorrow. This month, inside of AI Marketing Academy, every month we focus on a specific topic. How do we AI-ify that in your marketing mix and your business? This month, in September, the focus is on your listing launch formula. How are you going to market your listings to win more sellers, win the seller's approval, and then be the absolute dominant listing agent in your marketplace? That's our focus. Okay, let's do one more together, shall we? Are you up for one more? Okay. It's called the Comment Browser. Who's already downloaded the Comment Browser? Okay. For 13,200 fake points. Who can tell me who created the Comment Browser? Any takers? The military. It's funny. Perplexity. It's Perplexity. So here in the US, Perplexity made this Comment Browser. And let me tell you something. The Comment Browser is a Google Chrome killer. It's going to replace Google Chrome. Who's used ChatGPT's agent mode? Anybody use it? Okay. So ChatGPT has a function called agent mode where within it they have a built-in web browser inside of your ChatGPT, and you can say, go surf the web, go find this, go do this for me, and it can access websites on the internet for you, but here's the challenge. It uses the internet like the first time my grandmother logged in. But the browser that Perplexity made, it's a game changer. Watch this. So this is just a screen recording. I told it, take control of the browser, and what I want you to do is go do research on ChatGPT, go do research on Google, go do research on Perplexity, and find out what are sellers in my market asking that I could answer in blogs. And so it literally takes over my browser, and it goes to these websites, and it asks the questions, and it gets all the data, and then I told it, and it's still working in the background, and then I said, what I want you to do once you have the most juicy thing I can answer for a seller is, I want you to write a blog, I want you to follow best practices for answer engines and for search engines, and I want you to put that blog in this folder in my Google Drive, and then send an email to my admin that it's ready to post. And it did the whole thing for me. The other day, I had my email open. I was using voice mode to talk to it. I was like, hey, what are some important emails I've overlooked? And it's like, these 3 look really important. How should I respond to this? You could say this. Could you send that for me? Yeah, please. And so it has the ability to fully control the process. Like, look at this. Creating online ads. You can literally say, I need you to log into my Facebook ads manager and build this campaign for me, and you watch it do it for you. Posting your videos on YouTube. Hey, will you post this for me and make sure it's optimized for all of YouTube's best practices? Writing blogs, syndicating your content. Hey, will you take this YouTube short and put it on TikTok for me? And it can do that for you. It's running your comps. I literally said, will you go into my MLS, run this search, download this report? And it navigated its way through my own MLS for me. Are y'all seeing the screen? This, to me, is a giant pivot point in AI. And those who learn and use it early and often are the ones who are going to win. Agentic AI is the future of AI. Now, we had a lot of topics we didn't cover today. 5, 6, and 7 is talking about Zapier AI, Perplexity, HeyGen. For those who are part of the AI Marketing Academy community, we're going to have a private debrief just for us next week. So be on the lookout for an email that comes from me, and it's going to explain how do you use these tools at a deeper level. We'll go super deep and in-depth on all these topics so that you're the first to take advantage of what agentic AI can do in your business. Who learned something new today about what AI could do? Yeah? I can't really take the credit. They came up with it. I just talk about it. Ideas are easy. All the money gets made in the execution. It's what you do with it. AI can help you do more, faster, and better, but only when you use it. I wonder, who would be so bold as to raise your hand and say, I think AI is just a fad? Any takers? Kind of like social media was a fad? What if you could go back to when TikTok first came out? Would you have handled that differently? You said, I'm going all in on this. It's going to be huge. What about when Google Ads came out? It's all about being there at the ground level opportunity. That's when the real growth potential exists. And I got to tell you, with AI, I truly believe this. It's all that times 100. The potential right now is huge. AI is a bullet train, and it is speeding off into the future. And some will board that train, and some will not. And their businesses will get left in the dust. It's exactly why Tom came to me this is our third summit in a row of focusing on AI as an opportunity, because Tom came to me and said, this is the biggest shift any of us have ever lived through technologically, and I need you to be all over this so our clients can take advantage of the opportunity. And back in January this past year, Tom and I partnered together and we launched AI Marketing Academy, which is an online membership that is focused on giving you trainings, prompts, tutorials, and the support you need to know what AI is available and how do you execute on it. This membership has been wonderful, an incredible community. This is a $199 a month membership, or you can do the annual pass, and it's $1,997 for the entire year. You do save 2 months if you go the annual option. However, in this room, this is the last time, we're offering 50% off right now. If when you check out, you just scan that QR code, it takes you to the web page. If you can't get there, it's because too many people are scanning at once. If when you go there and you plug in that code, Summit50 at checkout, it will take half off your membership, whether you do the monthly membership, so $199 becomes $99.50 a month. The $19.97 annual membership becomes $998.50 per year. And it's not just the first month or the first year. That code is good for life. It's half off as long as you're a member in the program forever and always, because we want to see you absolutely crush it and win with AI. Agentic AI is the new frontier. And this is the opportunity to figure out, man, how much money could I save? How much time could I save if I had the right prompts and the right tools to leverage AI? Folks, this has been a privilege for me to get to talk to you today.